Namaste, Yoga Beans, and welcome to day 14. Today is all about happiness. Okay, maybe not all about happiness, but a big chunk. So, I came across Gretchin Rubin's book, Better Than Before, last year, and I was intrigued by it. Gretchen talks about the fact that we often fail or can't follow through with mainstream advice because we are one of four tendencies, namely either an upholder, a, an obliger, a questioner, or a rebel. And each of these four tendencies operates and responds to situations differently, especially when it comes to creating a new habit. So, if we want to change a habit, like for example, having an earlier, lighter dinner, eating less sugar, exercising more, having more free time, being more productive, whatever it is, we need to learn to see ourselves accurately and understand our strengths and weaknesses so that we can shape our habit to who we are. And when we create good habits, we then don't need to use self control and all that hard mind work and mental tension to follow through with our plan. It starts to come more easily, and we find that the stress disappears. Bliss. So, the important thing here is that we get to know ourselves better so that we can choose the habit strategies that work for us. This is massive because you can have friends or read books or advice and listen to talks that all give great transformational ideas, but if they operate from a different mental tendency, then the chances of that advice working for you are highly unlikely. We can only build our habits on the foundation of our own nature and not someone else's. So you can pop onto Gretchen's website and take a personality test. It's really easy and doesn't take too long. I'm an obliger through and through. I generally have no problem following through with external commitments. Having to provide content for you listening is a massive incentive for me to actually start, continue, and follow through with this project. I need someone, in other words, you all, to hold me accountable, even if you're not actually really holding me accountable. I just need to think that you're holding me accountable. If I have an external commitment, I can stick to it. I hate letting people down. But if you think that for one moment I am able to stick to or follow through with an internal, a personal commitment, no matter how good it is for me, it's virtually impossible. If I wouldn't have gone live with this little project and would have just kept it under wraps for myself, I would definitely not be here on day 14 right now. So, knowing that I'm an obliger as well as an abstainer, in other words, I can't do much in moderation, I'm either all in or all out, it really helps me when I need to make decisions about things. So pop onto the site and take the quiz. I'm intrigued to find out what you are, and also let me know if you've come across any other good ones. So, in light with the idea of finding out more about what our tendencies are, try this variation of Surya Namaskar. If it doesn't work for you, do a round or two in a way that suits you, and then see if you can make a commitment to do it every morning for a week. As an obliger, if you leave a Facebook comment on the Yoga Awakening Africa page under day 14's post, I'll be sure to follow up with you every day to check in and see that you've done it. As an upholder, make that commitment and stick with it. It's only a week. As a questioner, Google the benefits of Surya Namaskar and why daily practice of it is good. I just don't have the time to go into it here for you. And as a rebel, sorry, I can't really help you. You've got to decide that you want to do it, when, where, how, why. And then once you've made the call, you'll be able to follow through with it very, very easily. I'm super intrigued to see how this is going to work out. So pop onto your mat and let's give it a go. Grounding down through the feet, standing tall, crown lifting to the sky. Inhale and exhale as you bring your hands to Anjali Mudra at your heart center and connect with that heart space for a moment. And do the sequence slowly and to your ability. Adjust it in any way you need. When you're ready, inhale as you reach your arms forward and up. Exhale as you extend forwards and down. Bend your knees if you need to so that you can bring your fingertips to the mat. Inhale as you step your right leg back into a lunge. Release your right knee down to the mat. Lift your fingers off the mat. Open your chest. Gaze straight ahead. As you exhale half your breath, step back into a plank just for a moment. Exhale the second half of your breath into a child's pose, stepping your left leg back, knees to the mat, buttocks to your heels, extending the arms out in front. Inhale as you bring your forearms down to the mat, slide your nose along the mat and lift up into a cat stretch. Tuck under your toes, and as you exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step your right leg through. Help it forwards if it doesn't get there in one go. Exhale, step your left leg forwards. Dropping the buttocks, extend the arms out in front. Inhale, use your squat to come up. Exhale, hands to Namaste. Same thing, other side. Inhale as you reach your arms forwards and up. Exhale, extend forwards and down. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you can get your fingertips onto the mat. Inhale, step your left leg back this time. Release your back knee to the mat. Open your chest, lift your fingers off the mat. Exhale half your breath as you step your right leg back into a plank, and continue exhaling as you release all the way back into your extended child's pose. Knees to the mat, forehead in the direction of the mat. Inhale as you draw your nose along the mat towards your wrists, push into your hands, open your chest into your cat stretch. Exhale, push up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, your downward facing dog. Inhale as you step your left leg through. Exhale as your right leg follows. Utkatasana, your squat to come out. Inhale as you reach your arms alongside your ears, press into your feet, lift all the way up. Exhaling hands into Anjali Mudra. And take a full breath in and out here. We do 2 more rounds. When you're ready, on your inhalation, reaching your arms forwards and up. Exhale, extend forwards and down, bending your knees. Inhale, your right leg steps back. Exhale half the breath, your left leg steps back into a plank. Exhale the second half into a child's pose. Inhale into a cat stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg steps through. Exhale, your left leg follows. Inhaling as you lift up using your squat. Exhaling, hands to Namaste. Other side, inhaling, reaching the arms forwards and up. Exhale, extend forwards and down. Inhaling, your left leg steps back. Exhale half the breath into a plank, and then exhale the second half into an extended child's pose. Inhale, cat stretch. Nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, your left leg steps through. Exhaling, your right leg follows. Inhale, use your squat to lift up. Exhaling, hands to Anjali Mudra, your heart center, back to Namaste. And again, notice